Muffins are always better when they're giant, so today we're making lemon poppy seed muffins with some homemade lemon extract. Starting with our dry ingredients, I have some flour, we've got some baking soda, and some baking powder, salt, and then 2 tablespoons of poppy seeds. In a separate bowl, we're going to add our sugar and some brown sugar, and then I'm going to zest in 2 lemons. And then using my fingertips, I'm going to be rubbing in the zest and the sugars together. As we're rubbing the sugar and the zest together, the zest releases a lot of natural oils, which will make for a much stronger lemon flavor. Now we're going to take some butter and cream this together with the sugar. And we'll do this for about 2 minutes. Alright, now I have some room temperature eggs, some Greek yogurt, but you can also use sour cream if you would like, a tablespoon of lemon extract, you can also use vanilla, and then we're going to prep some lemon juice too. Alright, so now I'm going to add in half the dry ingredients. I'll add in some milk. We're going to make sure we don't overmix it, so as soon as there's no more flour, that's when we'll stop. We can see we are now in a good place with our mixture. Batter is done, so we're going to let it rest, and while it's resting, we're going to work on a lemon streusel topping. So I have some flour, some sugar, and then some melted butter. This is how it should be looking once it's fully combined. So now we're going to prepare our muffins to be baked. I never have muffin liners, so I'm just going to make my own. Let's take a square, cut the 4 corners, and then we'll just add it directly into the tin. So once we have it lined, I'll just take my scoop and just add it directly on top. And so now I'll create more liners and get these filled. We ended up with 4, which is totally fine. If you did standard ones, you'd have about 10 or 11 probably. We're now going to top them with our streusel that we created. So these will go in the oven for 5 minutes at 425, and then I'll reduce it to 350, and they'll continue baking for about 15 to 17 more minutes. While the muffins are in the oven, we're going to work on a lemon curd filling. I also have some lemon zest, some sugar, eggs, and then some butter. Alright, so we're going to heat this up on medium-low for about 5 to 7 minutes until it thickens up. Our lemon curd is thickened up, and just in case to remove any eggy bits, I'm going to use a strainer and then add it to the bowl. And so now we'll put the lemon curd in the fridge so it can cool down even further and also thicken up. So I took our muffins out of the oven and they've been cooling slightly. I wanted to show again with that muffin liner that we created. It's really nice and clean, so it's super easy to do. Alright, so our lemon curd is thickened up from the fridge, so now we can add it to our piping bag. And I'm just going to be taking a little knife and making a little hole at the top of the muffin. So now for the best part, I get to eat this. I think I could have definitely done a better job at piping it inside more, but it's definitely okay. Lemon streusel is really crunchy, but then the inside is really nice and moist. And I think the lemon curd really brings it all together. These are also a great option for breakfast too. I'll be sure to have the ingredients in the caption and the full recipe in my Substack soon.